Guys, well, it's 2 weeks after Panther Fest, and I just got in the mail the other day. Well, not my mail, my door. Well, not my door, my curtain. I got some packages I ordered that I was gonna put on this homemade barricade, and they just arrived today. Well, yesterday, but today is Sunday. Nice day. So I'll show you what I did. And Panther Fest 2024. And been doing some playing around with some of my crap. Can't tell if that's picking up. That's metallic multicolor paint job. Small, delicate pain in the ass. But what I did is I ordered cheap things through Amazon or Wish and Temu and all that Asian stuff. Can't beat them. Electronics, they're pretty damn good. And if you look like Amazon, check out the part number, the make, the model, who makes it, and you check those AliExpress and Wish, they're the same exact thing, just half the price. But sometimes they get stuck in customs, so they're wherever. Well, I forgot all about the things I ordered, and they just arrived yesterday. So I figured I'd put them on, play around a little bit, and show you what they are. And tell you, believe it or not, the price. You will not believe this. Alright, replaced my outdated old spotlight for an LED. Couldn't figure out the size or this part number for it, you know what I'm talking about, the headlight part number. So I was looking around, pretty much found the dimensions, and ran across this on, I think it was Wish. It fit everything I needed. It's super bright. It's LED. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 LEDs in it. Super bright. Believe it or not, I paid $15 for this because it is not what you think. It is not a spotlight bulb. This is a motorcycle headlight LED. So when I first got it, there was 3 wires, the ground and 2 hots. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Lo and behold, it was a high and low beam. And that's exactly what it was. Really no part number for it. My old one was turning yellow, fading. Simple 2-wire connection. Well, all I did is I took the wire connectors that were on the other one, put them on this. Forget the low beam, I just hook up the high beam. I don't need a dual, I only got one switch on it, so screw it. But now it's bright, and yeah. Alright, that was one thing I got, and I paid, I think, $15 plus shipping, which is not bad. It just took over a month to get here. It got delayed in customs in China and delayed in customs in the US. Second thing I got, seeing them right here, is these nifty car seats. Sorry the mess, I live in my car, it's an everyday driver. These I found on Amazon for, God, I think 35 bucks each, not a set. And I went onto Craigslist and I found a guy who had them, but the posting was like over a year old. So I finally reached out to him to see if he had them still. He did, and I bargained him down to 45 bucks for the set, just so he could have free up space in his house for it. Very durable, very comfortable, and it matches the car. This is a little pain because it is a metallic plastic object, which does rub the back of your head. Oh well. Alright, and the last thing I got, I needed, where I drive, it's a lot of water area, so it gets really foggy, and I'm driving through at like 5 o'clock in the morning. got no fog lights. My big bright ones here are white. Oh, it's twisting. They're white. So I turn these on and you blind yourself. Can't see nothing. So what I found is, again, motorcycle lights. It don't matter if a little futuristic. They got a metal shield up top, 3 cob lights, and these all shine amber. They're supposed to. Again, it had 3 wires. Trying to figure out, I knew what the ground was. One hot was made all these amber and they're pretty damn bright. Second one turned to white lights. Did not expect that. But they're neat. They're definitely for motorcycles. And they're not super steady there, but I'm working on that. I had drilled into the plastic. Couldn't find any support right behind it. But that is unique. So when I turn the ambers on, it cuts through the fog like you would not believe. And so I'm trying to figure out what to do with the whites. Same thing I did with the pods. These are the side shooters, multicolor. I plug these white lights into my high beams. So I said, screw it. Tap these into my high beams as well. So now when it's high beams, and oh my god, high beams. Plus my auxiliary hook got hooked up to the department's box in there, which turns that on. And last, I got another set of the strobes. They're a little smaller than my original ones I got off of Wish. But these things are bright. And I got a set of 4 of them for $6 plus shipping. And seeing it got delayed, they all came in at the same time. So let me pause this. I'm going to go into the car and I'm going to turn the ambers on so you can see that. And I'll be right back. And seeing so I got so many switches I don't know what to do with, I plugged them into one of these unused ones. I turn that on. Oh. Old age sucks. And these are my ambers. Very, very bright. I haven't got them angled quite right because they shoot up in the sky and the ground. So I don't know which way to adjust them. I think it's just wide angle for a motorcycle. But it does the trick. Now let me shut these off and turn my high beams on so you can see. Yeah, I blind people everywhere. Oh. Headlights and high beams. So this is high beams at night. Right now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and sunny and bright as all get out. So you can imagine what these things are like at night. And if I wanted to, let's kick them all on. Just for GP purposes. Now this is full white. And yeah, I can blind people if I really wanted to. But that's what I've done. It only taken me a couple hours to put everything back in. And I gotta clean this girl up. But that's it. And the guys who missed Panther Fest, outstanding show. All of us that traveled from out of state to New York had minor, well, not minor, but issues. It happens, and we all survived and recovered. And I lost this on the highway somewhere. Apparently the tape came off and bent this back and snapped it. That's not a hard fix, it's just something else to replace. And I still have not replaced my fan control module crapped out. So I hooked it up to this. So now this controls my fan temporarily. The control modules are like $100, anywhere from 80 to $100 depending where you look. And what it did is also burnt my wire to my fan itself. So I just jerry-rigged that on the side of the highway. And if I can find a brand new fan and control module at a decent price, I will go with it. Some things I can't go cheap on, and vehicle safety and passenger safety are one thing. Like, I got 1.5-inch wheel spacers in the rear. Didn't do it in the front. I got a discount on them because I bought 2 instead of all 4. So instead of paying the crew whatever $100 plus it was, I spent like $80 on just the rear set. And I went to the upgrade. I got a decent known company, decent brand, hub-centric, all that stuff, because my kids' safety and my car's safety is all important. Plus whoever else, if something happened, I could go off the road and hit them. That would be my fault. So everything I can go cheap on, I go cheap on. Safety-wise, vehicle operation-wise, no, we have to do that right. And spider, big ass spider. Good God, where'd you go? Get this. Believe it or not, came off my broken Suburban. It's a '99. It's got charging issues, and my landlord happened to shoot a rock through the side window when he was mowing. So this on the other side is completely gone. Yeah, damn thing won't charge. So it's been sitting here for now 2 years. But this is one of those fake cellular telephone, fucking spider, get out of here. Telephone fake things. Put it on there. Like, fuck it. Why let it go to waste on Suburban? Put it on there. So yeah, we're getting a little antenna farm. This one came from a place I worked at. They got rid of it. It's not hooked up to nothing. It's magnetic. This one is hooked up to my CB in the center console. I drive highways to and from work for an hour each direction. I love listening to the truckers because they tell you what's going on. And this is factory department. The connectors for it are so small that I could not find an adapter to hook it into my CB, or thinking of the size of it, the range couldn't be that good unless they had an amplifier or something. If it did, never came with the car. We left it. So now we just got antennas everywhere. It does freak people out. Well, the whole damn car freaks people out, even though it is not a cop car. I get pulled over a lot because from the distance, the writing, the symbols, the shape is all correct to a cop car. Until they get close enough and read this and go, well, no, he's not. I got this because I have cousins that are officers. This and this because I'm retired military. My whole family is military. I respect all the military. But they're going from the distance. The shielding looks like a cop until you get on it and they're going, well, that's not real. No crap. So they do inspect this car quite a bit. They try to press all the buttons and doodads, but I got stuff moved that you're not supposed to see. This is something I did not make. I bought this from a guy on eBay, I believe. He had the whole stickers for the barricade, and I asked him if he can customize it because he made them. It came with the word police on top. Told him I can't have that on my car. Can you omit that? Not a problem. Everything else is right, and he did that for me. And yes, there is Transformers themed everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, but even those things have the Decepticon symbol on it. Small crap like that. I mean, you look everywhere, 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 everywhere. And I'm not sure if I'm going, oh yeah, everywhere. I'm not sure if I'm going overboard. So I started going with the body kits and body mods. Yeah, and now I just don't know what to do next. I need to step up my game for the next Panther Fest. They're looking for something that is homemade, inexpensive, not cheap, just inexpensive. Junkyard finds, which I do a lot of junkyard finding, but mostly it's for parts. So if anyone got some of the ideas what I can do to this brick on wheels that now has some characteristics of sport to it. Yeah. And my son thought that was a running board and not a skirt and decided to step on it, being a 10-year-old, to reach into the car instead of open the door like a normal human being. Plus, Mr. Random offered me this. Outstanding. It's on there. I like it. Been doing modifications. I'm getting ready to, seeing it's hollow, I have some super bright pod lights I've been using for reverse lights on my Suburban. I mean, they're bright. This thing is dead. So I'm thinking about transporting those things from there to somewhere back here so I have very bright reverse lights. I don't think I need any more front lights, but I'm thinking about either some kind of LEDs, one of those third brake lights, startup light, something, and then maybe putting a pod light back in here if I could find something sturdy enough to put it on. I don't want to put any holes into this. I've been thinking about this for a couple weeks and I am still stuck. And just to be, I don't know, stupid, I found this cheap ass diffuser. Oh, don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's in there. It's not sitting right because of the bow, because I did that rear bumper tuck. And my screws weren't long enough to get through the plastic into the metal of the bumper. So some of them just hit the plastic and are not so tight. But the ones that actually went through, they're holding. And they're subdued enough that no one really notices them until they're going, what the hell is that? So, oh. So for anyone who sees this and seen any of my other stuff or just stumbled across this and can think of something what to do with a Vic, I can't find any body mods. Like, I was thinking about doing a wide body mod, and for some reason it stops at 06 for body mods. And to my knowledge, the body should be the same shape from what, 2000 to 2011. It shouldn't have been changed that much. But every place I look saying it will not fit. And I don't want to waste the money on that to do that. And I guess I can cut it up and figure something out, but I don't want it to look stupid either. You know, what about, rear body mods in the rear, or wide body in the rear and leaving the front normal. Seeing that's kind of the theme it's taken out, since the wheels stick out more, skirt on the back, fin on the back, skirts flare out on the side to the rear. Kind of reminds me of one of those rat rods where they're narrow in the front and wider in the back, and I don't know. If you guys got any idea, just throw it at me. I don't care how dumb it is, stupid it is, bright it is, impossible it is. Give me somewhere to go and what to do next, because I got only 11 months to do something to wow the people at Panther Fest to make this going, okay, he's put some work into this. All right, well, that's all I got. Don't care for the likes, don't care for the subscribe, just I'm looking for input, ideas, things I can do better. And a bird just shit on my window. What I can do better, what I did wrong, and how I can refix it. Anything that can be input. So, thank you.